What's up, everybody? We got INDY Green here, winner of the first place tournament, hosted by Omar, Edison Prize Card Tournament. Show off that first place prize.
We got the 3 QCRD prisons.
Yes, sir. How you like that first place prize?
It's cool.
All right. And how you feel about the tournament today?
It was good. The only loss I had in Swiss was the guy in the finals, Chuck. And it went pretty well that time.
All right. Let's check out the first place deck profile.
So I played quick draw, Machina Hero. Obviously, you need the 3 quick draws. A lot of people only play 2, but I think 3 is really important. And this is kind of the whole package here, all 3 of these. Dandelions make a lot of tokens. This gives you a black rose, or with dandelion you can make the stardust. A lot of the times you'll turn one foolish or future fusion, a dandy, summon debris, get this back and make a stardust, turn 1, and you almost always win those games. And then you can use the tokens for lone fire, titanials. It's really good when you can drop titanial and put a token or 2 on the board against most decks. It's really hard for them to out. And the Machina package is pretty standard. Just the 1 force. I was playing 2 for a little while, but it was just too bricky. And you can recycle it with Drill Warrior. If you get a drill loop going, you can add this back to your hand, pitch it for this, bring it back, and then you pitch another card for Drill Warrior. The next one you can add this back if this dies and bring it back again over and over. It can be a lot of pressure for a lot of decks. And then the small hero package, just so we can play Future Fusion and abuse tokens for the one-sided skill drain. I did summon this once, but it was very promptly outed. Then the one-ofs. This sometimes is a Caius. I kind of bounce back and forth between the 2, but this extra draw really helped a couple of matches this tournament, so I think it's going to stay in Cyber Valley for now. Gotta play Gores. I'd play Gores in a 39 card trap deck. And Card Trooper's really good, just because you can draw and mill your dandelions and Machina parts. You don't want to mill too much. And it's also a debris target, so you can debris, bring back the Card Trooper, mill 3 for cost, and then synchro into something. So that's it for monsters. I think it's 24 monsters. And then 2 Foolish Burials, essentially. You can use this to send either Dandelion or Machina Force. So if you have, or Machina Fortress. So if you have Force in hand, you can go with the Machina route, or if you have the like plant engines with debris or something, you can go send Dandy. Really good. I resolved it a couple times. And good one-ofs. This is really just for plasma and tokens. You can synchro with the tokens with quick draw. I was playing 2 Avarice, but it just felt too clunky. 1 is good. I was siding out 2 or 1 every game, so I may as well just go down to 1. And you gotta play Brain because you play tuners. And if you hit them for a lot of damage, you can just like Brain for that last push for damage for game 2. And then the back row hate. Gotta play lose. This deck loses hard to oppression, so you have to play MST. One-ofs. Good standard one-ofs. Obviously you gotta play Dust Shoot, and Solemn just says no to anything that's problematic. And double traps on these are really good. You make really big pushes, so you want to make sure that they go through. A lot of the times I side out 1, but it's really good at overall. And then you need like some defense, so you play 2 bottomless and 2 deep prison. But I think it's 41 in the main, and it works pretty well. I like it a lot.
Would you change anything in the main?
So far, I don't think so. The only thing, I just bounce back and forth between that Cyber Valley and a Caius, but mostly the Cyber Valley is really good.
All right. Action inside.
So, extra 2 drills, just because this is like the best card game 1. A lot of the times you only make this game 1. It's very rare that it comes up game 2 and 3, but it does happen. And the second one hardly ever comes up either. It's more for like frogs, or there was a game online that I had 2, and he was at like exactly 24, and I was able to make 2 of these, half both of them, and attack directly for game through monsters. That was cool. Let's go with the other junk targets. This is really good against monarchs and frogs. This just moves something out of the way for a game shot. I still have not made this ever yet. This can do a lot of damage if you play a spell, and it's 28, so it's a big guy. And this just summons Cyber Valley from the deck, and it's a 3000 attack, so sometimes that comes up, but I haven't made that yet either. And then the debris dragons. Gotta play 2 Stardust because you can make it so easy in this deck. This is more just for like being able to beat over stuff. That's really big. Black Rose, obviously one of the best dragons. You can bomb the board. But I did, in my final matchup Swiss, use his effect to banish a plant, turn a monster to attack, and use this and Machina Fortress to attack for game, because it puts it at 0. And this is just for like defense, and I have not made this once yet. And then you gotta play your fusions. Chimera Tech for the Cyber Dragons, because you're gonna side Cyber Dragons in a lot, they're gonna side Cyber Dragons in a lot. It's just good to have, and you need the target for future fusion for this. And you got tokens. Shout out to the wife. She's amazing, very supportive. She made this for our 9th anniversary last year, so she's awesome. Gotta have the Gorse token, the Goat tokens, and the Dandy tokens.
Solid.
And for the side, like I said, you're siding in Cyber Dragons against machine decks, Gladiator Beasts, anything that hero beat, anything that like beating over stuff is really helpful, or machine decks. 2 Dyna for frogs. I typically don't like this against frogs because they can just wall up behind a 2000 defense dupe or a swap or a sub. But because this deck can pitch for Fortress and then normal summon this on top of it, like now you have a way to get through those 2k beaters or defense. This is really good. It's good against like plants too. You can set it to like blow up titanials and stuff. Really good. 1 Kaiku. Really good in the meta. Very good. It always comes in against like Vayu, anything graveyard centric, dragon, stuff like that. It did come up in the finals. 2 Crow. If you're not siding Crow, you're doing something wrong, right? 2 to 3 of this are just too good. It hits every deck in the meta. You just can't play without this, I feel like. And Lightning Vortex for big stuff, or frogs. Not a great frog out because they're going to add stuff back for the dupes, but it helps you get through stuff. It's good against Lightsworn, gets through JDs and stuff like that. Back row hate, and some more back row hate, just because this deck loses to oppression. Granted, this doesn't help against oppression, but it helps get rid of like bottomlesses, deep prison, stuff like that you don't want to happen to your fortress. And dust tornadoes are really for the oppressions and stuff. 1 Karma Cut, mainly for opposing machine decks, so you can hit fortress or frogs. This is just really good removal that takes care of that problem and any more that are in the graveyard. One, I can't even remember the name of this in English. Needle Stealing, really good because you can hit token decks and like Lightsworn Swarms. You generate a lot of tokens and they're considered free a lot of the time, so you don't really have to worry about having the 4 monsters. Like this will take care of it. And it's a trap, so you can chain it at Chainlink 2 to make Duke Frog use timing. And then just 2 Light Mirror, because Lightsworn can be a tough matchup for this deck. That's it. And it did come up in the tournament.
Would you run it back with Quickshaw?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, typically I play frogs, but this has just been a really fun deck as like a break from frogs.
Was it worth it to play the Magnet package as opposed to the just standard Quickshaw?
Yes, you win so many games because of this package. Like the fact that you can just put up so much pressure so early with this, a lot of games, is just how you win a lot of games.
All right,
So,
solid.
it's a lot of fun.
Let's check out that first place prize.
Shout out to Omar for running the tournament. Waltz
Yes, sir.
in Dundalk, Maryland.
Fairly solid, very solid. Congrats on the W.
Thanks.